Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first true intro of the project panning season for 2025. I'm so excited to be doing the whole collection project pan once again on my YouTube channel. This project was created by Becky Loves Kanga, though she is not currently posting on her YouTube channel. I will have her linked in my description box. In this project pan, you have an itemized beauty inventory and you randomly generate the products you're working on. This project is really difficult to strategize around. However, it always encourages me to touch more things in my collection, rotate through things better, and I often find things that are expired or things I no longer enjoy that I can declutter, which otherwise just always stay in the back of the drawer, if you know what I mean. Now, I did not have the opportunity to film a finale for this project pan, so really quickly we are going to do a really quick recap of the products that I had in at the end of 2024, and then we will be rolling in and completely refreshing this project for 2025. I am going to start off with 8 items. I will roll 10 numbers just in case we end up with like 4 blushes or something like that, and I'll just most likely knock off the bottom 2 if we have no repeats. We'll get into that when we get there, but even though this project is so chaotic, I'm a chaotic person and this just consistently works for me. And last year, I think I rotated through more products than ever. I did have a mixture of more challenging goals, things to finish, things to hit pan on, and some 3-5 usage type goals. And I'm going to do the same this year. Let's rapid fire through the products that were in this project at the end of last year. This is my finale. I did have my Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio trying to hit pan on the shade Paraiso. I messed up my tracking and didn't track for just since last update to now, so I only have that I've used this a total of 54 times. My goal was to hit pan on this and I obviously did not. Same story with my Tarte Cream Bronzer. I had a goal to hit pan on this. I did not successfully do that. However, I have used this bronzer a total of 52 times, and there is a huge dip in here. But I did use this today as well, and it's a bit too warm for me, as fair as I am currently. So unless I fake tan, this isn't a good product for me to be using right now, regardless. Since the last update, I have used my e.l.f. Queen Lip Gloss 6 more days for a total of 33 days of usage. My goal is to finish this and I didn't quite get there. I am at the very end. I'm almost at the point where I should remove the stopper, but I'm not quite there. Probably another week of use. So I'm hoping to roll this into another project at the beginning of this year so I can have an early makeup empty. I am a horrible face masker. I still have not used my Pharmacy Honey Potion face mask at all since rolling it into this project. My goal is to finish it. At the last update, I rolled in 4 new things, one of them being my e.l.f. Chick Lit Blush. I set a 5-use goal on this and I actually reached for it 4 out of those 5 times, so I'm going to call that a win. I wanted to create 3 looks from using my Fantasy Cosmetica Harvest of Souls palette. This was gifted to me in PR and I do have an affiliate link for the brand, but unfortunately I only got to create 1 look so far using this, but I had so much fun. I love looking at this palette and I can't wait to create more looks. You guys did vote for me to share the looks I create in short form content, which I can post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and I will do that, but I didn't get to it before the end of the year. I also rolled in the Super Shock highlighter from ColourPop in the shade Counting Sheep. I wanted to have this as kind of a chopping block item, use it 5 times and decide if I wanted to keep it. I've used it twice, and while it is beautiful to look at, it's beautiful to swatch, it is very glittery, but it has like multicolored glitter. I thought it would be fun to create some cold girl style makeup looks, and it was the 2 times I used it. However, it looks beautiful in photos when you first apply it, but as the day goes on and you just see like specks of glitter, I am wearing it today, I just don't love the way it looks on my cheeks, and that's how I felt about it a long time ago as well, so I'm actually ready to declutter this product from my collection. And lastly, I rolled in a perfume sample. Last I updated you, this is Commodity Paper, and I did finish this. It was really easy, and my husband actually really loves the smell of this for some reason. I tease him that he likes the smell of paper. It doesn't actually smell like paper. It has like really warm, woody notes and amber. But I finished this. My husband loves it, and he's probably going to purchase the travel size for me, which I won't argue with. But that is my very brief finale. Now I just cannot wait any longer. We need to roll in some new items. I have the numbers in my hair is driving me nuts, pretty random app. We have the numbers 2 to 800. My inventory, I'm filming this before 2025 and needing my inventory numbers. It's not completely updated. We might roll in things that have been decluttered, but I currently have 800 items to choose from. That does include all my eyeshadow palettes, so I'm excited to include those in 2025. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's roll 10 numbers. 729, 197, 188, 423, 174, 503. I was hoping to get some smaller numbers in here as well. There we go. 56, 413, 473, and 338. I feel like we have a lot of numbers that are very, very close. I'm gonna roll 2 more, just in case. I will still go in the order that I rolled them. 589 and 434. I mean, those numbers are also very close. All right, I am going to go over to my makeup inventory, and let's hope we get some good items. We got a fantastic variety of products this time, and I actually didn't need any of those additional rolls. I didn't even go searching to figure out what they were, because the first 8 numbers we got, we didn't have a lot of repeats, which is so exciting. I'm just going to take them one at a time. We're going to have a variety of goals, as I said in the beginning. The first number we rolled was 729, and that is my Ofra Cosmetics Good to Go Mini Mix Palette. My goal with this one is going to be no pan left behind. I have decided that if I roll in palettes into this project, that is the direction I want to go this year, and I'm going to set up a notebook where I can use colors. So even if it's a palette I've used earlier in the year, then my goal will be to use the rest of the shades, if that makes sense, just to help me rotate through things even more. Now this is a very springy or summery palette, so it might take me a couple of uses to kind of mix and match these in with my winter palette rotation, but I'm really excited to get more use on this. We do have the All of the Lights highlighter, we have the Intentions blush and Current bronzer, and then 6 different eyeshadows. I'm happy to be rolling this in, and surprisingly, this is the only eyeshadow palette. Number 197 is my Urban Decay Mini Lipstick. This is in the shade Manic. It is a cream shade, and it just has this much product in here. My goal is going to be to finish this lipstick. It is a bolder shade. This is going to be very challenging for me and will probably take me the full year if I'm successful at all. But there's a swatch of the shade. It is beautiful, but just not an everyday reach. However, this is a mini lipstick. I don't know how much is actually in here, but I need to try and finish off some things too. So this is going to be one of them. Next up, I got the Fantasy Cosmetica and Makeup Just for Fun collaboration lip balm. I am an affiliate for this brand, as I mentioned earlier. You can use the code emilynmax to save some money. On their website, randomly selected was the tinted lip balm in the shade Elixir, which is the more orangey, warm tinted one that smells like coffee. It smells incredible, but this is pretty new to my collection. So I am going to just set a 10 use goal on this. Sorry about that, my battery died. I'm gonna just say 10 uses on this tinted lip balm. It's still pretty new in my collection, but I do really enjoy these. I have both Elixir and Cozy out on my vanity to use very frequently. Number 423 is the second shade in my e.l.f. Active Workout Ready Lip and Cheek Palette. Shade 2 is this neutrally peachy kind of color here. This is a cream palette and my goal will be to hit pan on this shade. I do reach for these as cream blushes, so that's what I'll be using this as, a cream blush. It's a very neutrally peach shade. I feel like I'll get a lot of use on it, and I will be happy to add another pan to my collection. Number 174 is a sample. This is the MAC Locked Kiss Ink 24-Hour Lip Color, and the shade that got drawn in is Ruby True, this very red liquid lipstick. We do have a small applicator here, and it's just this little bubble. However, I know that these samples can take quite a long time to use, especially as it being a bright red lipstick, but I am going to try my best to finish this. They do dry out very quickly once you open it, but I try to only open like a tiny little bit of it, enough that I can get color and not like rip open the whole package. So I will aim to use this as much as possible until it just dries out. My goal will be to finish this shade. Number 503 was a nail polish. This is the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear nail color in the shade Sunkissed. It is this very like macaroni and cheese kind of orange, one of my very favorite colors ever. But this is not really wintry nails, now is it? I will put this on my toes, and whenever I roll in nail polish to this project pan, I would just like to use it 3 times. I want to make sure that this nail polish has not expired, and if it has, I will be able to let it go. I have used quite a lot of this polish. It's all the way down to here. So I'll be happy to get a few more uses on this. Number 56 finally got a smaller number, and that is my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake, the pink one. Again, this is a newer product to my collection. It hasn't been in my collection for even a year at this point, so I don't feel the need to try and finish this, especially I have so many loose powders that are much older than this. I am trying to finish 1 or 2 this year, but not this one. So I'm going to set a 20 use goal on this product. And lastly, the number 413 is the first shade in my Smashbox Cali Contour palette. I'm happy that some face palettes got rolled in. We have the cream cheek palette, this face palette, and then even the Ofra eyeshadow palette has those face products in there as well. The first pan in this palette is the Contour shade. Now this palette is getting a bit older in my collection, and I'm really unsure on if I want to try and hit pan on this shade. Should I just go for it, go big or go home, or set a 20 use goal? I'm going to set a goal to hit pan on this. But if I have not used it, let's say 20 times before the mid-year refresh, then I might have to change my goal or roll this out, because I don't want this palette to be in here the entire year. But I'm going to try and hit pan on this contour powder. I might regret that. It is very much a cool toned contour shade. It's really good. Well, actually, it's really not that great cool tone. It is a good tone of contouring for my skin tone. I just don't contour that much, so we'll see how we get on with this one. But those are the 8 items I randomly generated to work on at the beginning of the year. I get so excited to roll in products to this project pan, and I'm really pleased with the variety of products that we have. We have 1 eyeshadow palette, 3 different lip products, 2 cheek products, a powder, and a nail polish. What more could I ask for? Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you continue to show me when I do this project pan. I have been doing it for like 7 or 8 years now. Absolutely crazy, and it is one of the best performing project pans on my channel, and that must be because you guys enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy participating in this project pan. Let me know your thoughts on the products that I randomly generated. Which product do you think I should knock out the soonest, that I should try my best to do so? I'm thinking the eyeshadow palette and the tinted lip balm and the red lipstick. Those are my thoughts right now. I still have a little bit to go before this project officially starts, but I'm excited to hear your feedback. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!